What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse, South Georgia Tools, showing up here for the new MATCO catalog for the dates of August 5th, 2017 to August 27th of 2017. Without further ado, let's get into this thing, because I know the last time it ran a little bit long and I don't want to do that as much as I can avoid it. So here we go. Right on the front page, they give us a killer deal. We've got the 3/8 composition impact, or composite impact. It's a similar model to my 1/2-inch gun. It's got a little bit longer snout on it, so it's not exactly a compact one. But you buy this one for $339 and you get this little beauty, the 3/8 air ratchet, for $229. That's a hell of a deal, boys. I don't care who y'all do business with. I don't care who you like, who you don't like. 370 foot-pounds of breakaway torque on the impact. That's a hell of a thing to start this catalog off with, in my opinion. So let's keep this thing moving. They give you a full page of the MATCO Fast, the MATCO, the tablet scan tool. Very, very good tool. There are a lot of things that this thing does not do that the comparable Snap-on does. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. You guys can talk to your dealer for more details. They have a full page ad for the Revel X. Revel X is a badass box. You don't believe me? Ask the guys at Flat Rate Master. He's a legend. He's got a Revel X. If he likes the box, I would go with it. They've got a hexagonal bump guard on both sides. All of the drawers are very clearly marked. They do lock. It's a fantastic box for the money, and it's going to come in a little bit cheaper than a Snap-on. So you guys do what you want to there. Let me come back up here. Try to focus, please. There we go. We've got a metric and an SAE brake line wrench set. Flex head, they're offset so that you can turn it whenever you put it around everything, and they're open-ended so they can go around the lines. Both of which are really good sets. I am not going to complain about either of them at the price point. For those of you guys using metal coat hangers for your hanger hook sets for brake calipers, etc., for 15 bucks you get these neon green ones. If you guys have a green theme going on, go for these. They're fantastic. They look good. They perform well. They are very, very, very good value. I would recommend these if you guys, especially if you guys have a green theme going on in your box. These things are super simple to add, and 15 bucks. Most of your dealers, if they don't have them, they can get them for you on this special. That's a fantastic deal. Take advantage of it. That's what I'm going to say about that. Then we've got a short slide hammer, 11 inches long, for $55.50. If you're working in a compact space, you need a slide hammer, this is a really good option for you without going to Harbor Freight or something like that. Check it out. It's on sale during this catalog period. Padded creeper, 142 bucks. A lot of people have the Snap-ons. If you do not have the Snap-on and you need a padded creeper that's actual seat, check it out. The big difference is the Snap-on does come with some storage drawers, so if you need those things, make your own decision. I'm going to let you guys do your own thing here. But you got the under the dash creeper. This thing right here has not gotten enough love from MATCO. It's fantastic. It lets you get into a car, open the door, the flat spot without an actual kickstand. Lets you put it onto the door jamb. It's adjustable on the other end with the foot stand, and so you can adjust it to the height that you need it, and you can lay on your back, you can lay on your stomach, you can work on the dash. It's fantastic. The multi-application funnel, it's universal, so it's got all of the connectors for all the big OEMs. And you can use this for oil, transmission fluid, coolant, you name it. It's going to screw in, and it's going to work pretty damn well. But a lot of people have the contention of, why am I going to pay 60 bucks for a funnel? I'll leave that on you. If you guys want to make the decision and do that, that's on you guys. So I'm going to leave it with y'all. Cooling system air evacuation kit. It's basically a vacuum pump for your coolant system. It works really well, but if you guys do not have one, this is a little bit overpriced for what you can get from another manufacturer. I'm not going to give you other manufacturer suggestions. I'm just going to tell you that it's a little bit overpriced compared to what's on the market right now, but it does work extremely well. Moving over here, you get another BOGO deal. You get the 3/8 drive 7-piece metric quick bit hex set, which is going to be a 3/8 drive. It's going to have a little bit of the a little bit of the hex bit stuff. So a lot of your standard Allen key type stuff, it's going to work pretty well. But if you buy that, you get this, which is a quarter drive 7-piece quick bit Torx set. So if you do not have that, you have a need for both. Add it to your cart, 55 bucks. You cannot go wrong because you get both of them. So that's not a bad deal for what you're getting. If you have to buy one or the other, if you need one or the other, this is a really good kit for the week. I think it's a little bit overpriced if you just need one or the other. But be that as it may, just check it out as you guys would like to. Moving on, we got some product spotlights on the generators. So we're going to go from here at 1700 watt generator or a 2100 watt generator, 808. I don't have a need for a generator. I'm not going to weigh in on a lot on these things. So you guys, if you guys want more information on these, I'm going to refer you to your dealer. $1,264 on an 8,000 or 10,000 watt remote start generator. I think the remote start feature is really nice. Talk to your dealer if you want more details. 3,000 pound winch. Really, that's actually honestly a good price for any winch. So it's certainly gonna be something you guys, if you guys are interested in a winch, if you need a winch, check it out, talk to your dealer, they're gonna be able to hook you up. This is the first time I've seen an LED lenser flashlight this early in the book, but for what they're offering right now, it's not too bad. You have the $99 double battery rechargeable flashlight. You get 2 batteries, you get the charging station, and you get the flashlight for all for 100 bucks. It's super compact, fits in your pocket real easy. This is something I'd recommend for a service advisor. So if you're in a service advisor role, you need a really good flashlight. This is something I would check out because it's not a ton of money. It's going to be a really high quality flashlight. It's rechargeable, so you're not going to be spending a lot of money recurring over time with the batteries. That's something to check out if you're a service advisor. And then you've got the 16R rechargeable pen light. Again, service advisor. I'm talking to you guys here. Talk to your dealer if you guys want something like this. This is super simple. You can plug in the charger, put it behind your work desk, put it under your station in the cubby hole, whatever you got. This is going to work exceptionally well for. So talk to your dealer. These are really, really geared towards the service advisors, the guys who are not in the shop every day, the guys who don't need the massive mag lights or stream lights to use a flashlight day in, day out for hours on end. These are fantastic for you and not at a bad price. So talk to your dealer about those items. All right, let's move on. For under 72 bucks, I've got a relay circuit tester. That's not too shabby. That really isn't. I'm sorry I'm putting my fingers in the way of the camera, guys. I'm still getting used to recording on this iPad, so we're going to move on. Digital multimeter, $538, excuse me, from Fluke. That's actually not a bad price for what you're getting. It does a lot of multi-functions, and it's not a ton of money. It comes with a lot of connectors out of the box. If you need more connectors for that, you can talk to your dealer, and they'll be able to hook you up. There is a $53 brake pad spreader. Let's stop a minute right here. It's bullshit. Do not pay that much for a brake pad spreader because I've got a pair of pliers that work just fine. If you really do need a heavy-duty brake pad spreader, if you're going to spend this kind of money, I'm going to spend the money on an OEM tool like those for the Hondas that you've got to actually screw back in or something like that. If I just need to spread in a generic brake caliper, I'm going to use a pair of pliers. I'm going to use a couple of the ratcheting form factors, things like that. This right here, it takes up way too much room. It's not very effective. For the money, it's not worth it in my opinion, but you guys do what you guys want to and what you guys see a need for. I don't see a need for this tool. I think it's a waste of money, but do what you guys want. An 8-piece miniature burr set for nearly 100 bucks. It works exceptionally well if you've got something very precise you've got to clean off. Do what you guys want. If you guys are shop owners, this right here is a must buy. If you are an independent who is in an aftermarket shop or something like that, you guys need a set of oil filter sockets for just about every oil filter on the market. These are a must buy. $134.95. They are a very good set. They come in blow molded. If you guys want to take them out of the blow molded case, that's your prerogative, but these right here are a good buy at $134.95 because you're going to spend 20 to 30 bucks for every single one if you buy them individually, so it's worth it. let's keep moving, shall we? 9-piece long SAE combination wrench set. What more can I say, but they're a really, really, really good set of universal wrenches. They have the multi-spline design, so they're going to fit around the 6 points. They're going to fit around a lot of your rounded off stuff. They're going to fit for torques. They're going to fit for square. They're going to fit for spline fit. They're going to fit for 12 point. They are exceptionally good at what they do. Now, if you've got to justify the difference between cost versus quantity, it may not be worth it for you, but I promise you, you guys will move to something like this. A lot of the guys who have these wrenches either never bought the Mountain wrenches, which Mountain is now the Monster wrenches, which stay tuned, boys. I've got a tool reveal for you guys that you guys probably are hankering to see. But they are a good set of wrenches if you guys need something like this. If this is filling a hole in your toolbox, very good set to buy. Not a terrible price. I recommend it. Pocket Pro rechargeable work light for 51 bucks. Why not? I think, here's my thought. Go and buy the one from Snap-on, because Snap-on has one for like 20 or 30 bucks. It's rechargeable. It's got similar lumen rating, and it's a rechargeable exactly like this one is. So my recommendation here, buy the Snap-on, not the MATCO. Let's move on. So we've got a page and a half of the Snap-on Infinium stuff, and I'm going to back up so you guys can see everything, and we're going to highlight everything on an individual basis from here on out. All right, so let's move on right here. Right here, you got a 20-volt Colas 3/8 impact wrench. Not bad, not bad. 208. But that's just bare tool, guys. Keep this in mind, that these prices on this page predominantly are bare tool. You're not talking about a kit. You're not talking about something with a charger and a battery. If you're invested in the Infinium line, you want to move to something like this, it's a really good option for you. And here's the price. This is a 20-volt tool, so it's going to have crazy battery life, crazy power above what anything lower than that is going to be, like if it's a 14.4 or a 12-volt or something like that. You have a cordless drill. I have still, to this day, after 13 years in this business, not found a purpose for a cordless drill. Despite drilling out different things that are broken off, all that extra shit, I still don't really have a purpose to spend this kind of money for a bare tool only setup. DeWalt works fantastic for me. I keep that bitch in my trunk and I pull it out and I use it when I need to. Enough said. 99 bucks. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's. Moving on to these bad boys. These are the ones that if you got a tool driver like I do, these things are on the side of the truck. They advertise it before you ever walk in. They're a 20-volt and they're a 20-volt cordless half-inch impact. They run on the 20-volt platform. Very, very, very good. Crazy power for the platform that they are in. Let's just be real here for a second, guys. 1,300 foot-pounds of torque from a cordless tool. If that's real stuff, and I don't have the method by which to test it, but I have to go by what they have printed. If that's real stuff, that's a hell of a tool. That's crazy performance. The kit's going to cost you somewhere around $550, something like that, but damn, 1,300 foot-pounds from a cordless, that's strong as death. Invest in it if you guys do not have something cordless. Otherwise, Milwaukee Fuel fills all of these things exceptionally well. So, DeWalt for this bad boy. Milwaukee Fuel for everything else. If you got the batteries already, you can buy the Milwaukee Bear tool for about 120. So, keep that in mind when you're looking at cordless. I still to this day recommend Milwaukee, but do what you guys want to do on that. You guys have the batteries for these things. 169 bucks for the 20-volt 4.0 amp hours. Very good battery, but a lot of money. Move on down. Let's come down a little bit. This is the 5.5 amp hours, and this is going to work on the 12-volt, 16, and 18-volt stuff, as well as 20-volt lithium ion. They work well. They don't hold a charge for very long, but if you guys are trying to invest in a line, the battery starter packs are really, really good for that. So do what you must. Keep on moving. I do not have a detail or painting shop or a body shop, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this next type of stuff. But we got a sorry guys, spray gun at 163. You got a pneumatic powered dent puller at 166. Whoopsie. How did my camera flip around? 3/8 drive reversible keyless composite air drill for $269, and you have an angled air drill for $269 as well. If we're being honest, the angled drill is still going to have similar power. It's not going to spin at the same RPM, so if RPM is important to you, go with the straight one. If space saving is important to you, go with the angled one. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's keep on moving, guys. And this is for my boys that work in diesel. So let me spend a second on this page because this is some real shit right here. You guys work in diesel, you're dealing with tires that need 70, 80, 90 pounds of air in them. There is your bitch right there. The dual truck dial inflator gauge, 112 bucks. That's a fantastic buy for the money. It's going to be super accurate. It's got both sides of the inflator set up for you. You're ready to go. You don't have to worry about the MT4B, like where it's a clip-on style. That's a fantastic inflator gauge for you, and it's super accurate. You need a 3/8 impact gun. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but I don't ever need a 3/4 impact gun. And I might have said 3/8 there, so I apologize if I did. But for a 3/4 impact gun, that's a little bit ridiculous for the price, but damn, that bitch is hard as hell. 6.8 pounds in the hand, it's not too bad, so I would definitely go with that. All right, boys, you guys who work on the diesels know exactly what I'm talking about. Cage bolts. Oh, if you've ever worked on a diesel, you know what a cage bolt is. It unlocks the braking system. For $18.95, you have an extra long 3/4 inch socket that's going to tighten the cage bolt so that you can unlock the brakes. That's not a bad buy at all because you're going to spend between 10 and 15 bucks for a regular one. Might as well get one made by MATCO so you can warranty that son of a bitch out whenever you need to. That's what I am going to say to you guys who work on heavies. Go for this cage bolt socket. End of story. Flexzilla 1/2 inch by 50 foot air hose. I've got a ton of these throughout my shop. They're fantastic. I love them. Buy them, buy them, buy them, buy them, buy them if you can afford them. Keep on moving. Silver Eagle 1-inch drive impact wrench. The only reason that it's not at this price point or higher is because it's a Silver Eagle. But I will say this. The 1-inch impact gun that I have is not a Silver Eagle. It's not a MATCO. It's some random off-the-shelf brand that sucks ass. So this is a good buy at this price. Please go with it if you guys need a 1-inch impact driver. So we're rolling through this shit as quick as we can, boys. I know it's been a long video, but we're going to get through it. 5-piece lug and flip socket. This is a two-sided thing, so basically you're getting 8 sockets in one. 150 bucks. It works. It's all basically every size that you would get in lug nuts. You're pretty good. It works really well. I have gotten different methods around this without paying that kind of a price, but you guys do what you want. I think it's a good buy at the price because you're going to pay a little bit more for it if you buy it straight off the truck. Harmonic balancer pullers and installers. If you guys do a lot of harmonic balancers, that's a really good price for a kit, and it's MATCO. Go with it if you need it. Piston ring compressor set. If you guys do a lot of internal engine, fantastic price for that kind of a kit. I don't do a lot of internal engine here, so I don't really need it, you guys, but not a bad price for what you got. 3-piece angled plier set. It's a forge tool. 152 bucks is a little bit steep for what you're getting, but there are plenty of use cases for an angled plier. Just do with it what you will. Do what you guys think you need to do. Keep on moving. Spark plug wire pliers. These things have saved my ass more than you know. I am going to tell you right now, they are in a hell of a deal, being 20 bucks right now off of this month's truck catalog. Buy them if you need them. They are killer. They work fantastic. They are one hell of a deal right now, and go with them. These are the 10-inch hose clamp pliers. For those of you who don't know, these are made by Nipex. Guess what? You get them for a cheaper price if you buy them straight from Nipex. You buy them off the You buy them without the MATCO stamping. You buy them off the internet. Whatever you got to do. Do not waste your money on a $123 pair of pliers. These are great because they do have the little gnarled ends for the clamp style hose clamps. They work fantastically. I have tested them. I have proven them. They are wonderful. But do not spend that amount of money because they've got MATCO and a little teeny tiny stamp on the red handle. Not worth the fucking money. They're worth like 80 bucks. So if you're spending more than 80, you're wasting your money. Let's keep it moving here, guys, shall we? We got a 5-piece half-inch drive twist sockets. These are the twist sockets. Let's take off some locking lugs, right? This is going back to Flat Rate Master's video. I got to take off locking lug nuts, okay? If I don't have the socket, these are what I resort to. Twist style stuff, okay? For 116 bucks, you get the shallow. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to spend this, and I'm going to get the deep stuff so I don't have to worry about damaging a rim. I don't have to worry about anything. These are fantastic. They work on locking lugs. They worked on stripped out nuts. They worked on everything. I throw these things into the fire every single week, it feels like, and they do fantastic for me. Buy these if you do not have them and you have the room on your truck bill. These are worth it. I promise. Let's keep it moving. 14-piece composite cooling adapters. If you guys don't do a lot of cooling system work, don't buy it. But if you guys do and you're you feel like you're missing kind of a part of your system, this will probably fill in that gap. They work very, very well. 5-star rated from MATCO on their website. They are a very, very good tool. So, be in business for yourself, not by yourself. This is more talking about getting a driver to come by your shop, helping you finance the business role. And let's talk about some of the accessories. You got t-shirts, standard prices across the board, guys. 17 to 20 bucks, 25 bucks in some cases. Collared shirts, fitted hats, snapbacks, Velcro backs, all this other shit. The one thing that did catch my eye was these sunglasses. They're a fuel cell with MATCO etched lenses. On the lens, and I don't know if I can actually get this to focus in. I doubt I will. But on the bottom corner of the lens, you'll actually have MATCO tools etched into the corner of these. They're very limited. Talk to your driver. If he can order a pair, get him to order a pair if you need sunglasses. They don't even list a price. So talk to your driver. They're very special edition, very limited release. You have men's and women's shirts over in Under Armour. You got an Under Armour hat rocking for 40 bucks. It's the same exact hat that I wear every day, except it's black and it's got Under Armour on the side. Don't fucking waste your money, guys. Don't waste your money. Don't do something stupid because you got to have Under Armour on the side. Pint glass set for 20 bucks. If you like MATCO, it might be worth it for the novelty. MATCO duffel bag for 64, and the large MATCO Moto Boba? What the fuck? Water bottle. Why don't they just call it a water bottle for 35 bucks? Don't waste your money. Go get a Yeti. A lot cheaper, and it doesn't have MATCO, so you can spray paint that shit on the side anyway. Right, guys? Ice bucket, HD bar and shield coat hook. That's a Harley Davidson bar and shield coat hook. Fine, if you guys are Harley Davidson guys, do what you got to do for the novelty stuff. Harley Davidson Skull Stein. That's a Stein. That thing folds open and that's a beer glass. Do what you guys want to do on the novelty shit. I'm not going to give my opinions. I'm just keep on rolling. So we can keep this video as short as humanly possible because there's a lot of shit in here to cover. And then we come back to the Infinium stuff. So we got a 16-volt cordless Infinium 3/8 impact driver. They work pretty well. I don't have any complaints about them. You can save a little bit of money, and that's the kit. It does come with a 16-volt battery and a 16-volt charger. So if you guys are trying to get into the line with the 16-volt stuff, that's a really good tool to go with. I will say this, Milwaukee makes one for about 100 bucks less. And if you guys are into the Milwaukee 12-volt stuff, it works exceptionally well. Moving on. 12-volt and 16-volt rechargeable Infinium work light. You can put whatever battery in it you want. It's rechargeable. It works like a champ. 78 bucks. If you're invested in the line, great buy. If you're not, poor buy. $239.95 for a 12-volt cordless Infinium screwdriver kit. If you need a screwdriver, and then it's a quick release chuck on that. For $239, it comes with a battery, it comes with a charger, and it comes with a carrying case. Great buy if you're trying to invest in the line. If you are not invested in the line and you do not want to invest in the line, piss poor buy. Again, go to Milwaukee for that. 1200 lumen rechargeable floodlight. That is, it does not say what platform that is on. I have no idea how it recharges. I have not used it, so it's hard for me to give an opinion of this, but do what you guys want on this. I'm not going to force you one way or another on this. If you talk to your driver and they say, oh yeah, just go buy a little cell phone charger, it's got a lithium ion inside of it built in, that's a hell of a light. It's a lot of money, but it's a hell of a light. 1200 lumens is no joke. So, I'm going to show you guys the dates in this. We're talking about 8/5 to 8/27, 2017. This is the MATCO Hot Tools catalog. Fantastic. Got a BOGO right on the front, and it's a good deal. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Sorry for the long-winded video. I tried to flow through it as quickly as I could. I know you guys wanted to see shorter. You guys wanted to see it cut. There's going to be a couple of cuts in this video, and I know that, but hopefully you guys have stuck around with me for this long. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for watching the videos. My name is Jesse. I am the South Georgia Tools guy. If you guys have any questions, post them down in the comments. You can email me, southgeorgiatools@gmail.com. I will answer to every single one of the emails you guys send me. It might be a little bit delayed, but I promise you I will reply. Thank you guys for the support. Like this video if you have not done it. Subscribe to this video. Hit the bell notification so you know when all the new videos come out. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. And as always, we will see you guys next time. Peace.